Dustin Moskovitz, how he inspired himself to become the youngest self-made billionaire in history. A young American internet entrepreneur and billionaire who co-founded Facebook and Asana. But how did a dropout and son of a teacher become the youngest self-made billionaire in history? Dustin Aaron Moskovitz was born on May 22, 1984 in Gainesville, Florida, but grew up in Ocala, Florida. He was born 8 days after Mark Zuckerberg. Nothing much is known about Dustin's parents other than his parents were Jewish. His father was a psychiatrist in Florida and his mother was an artist and teacher. Dustin was enrolled in Vanguard High School, where he graduated with the IB diploma program. He proceeded with his education at Harvard University as an economics major in 2003. While at Harvard, Dustin was roommates with 3 other people who would later become his Facebook co-founders: Mark Zuckerberg, Eduardo Severin, and Chris Hughes. In February 2004, Dustin, together with his roommates and friend, Andrew McCollum, began to make plans about launching the Facebook.com, which was originally planned to serve as an aid tool to find and identify fellow students and an online database directory for Harvard students. This was when Dustin started his programming career. Being an economics student, he quickly learned computer programming within a few days. He was the team's programmer and the one who originally gave Facebook its architecture. He also developed Facebook's mobile phone strategy and development. Dustin was Facebook's first chief technical officer and VP of engineering. In June 2004, the Facebook.com project gradually grew bigger. 2 years after attending the university, Zuckerberg, Hughes, and Dustin decided to take a year off school. However, there was no record to date that any of them returned to complete their studies at Harvard. They were university dropouts from Harvard. The team moved to Palo Alto, California to focus on expanding Facebook worldwide. Dustin went to work full-time on Facebook. The team also hired 8 new employees, which included investor Sean Parker. Dustin played a very vital role in the growth of Facebook. He ensured that the designed architecture worked for Facebook. As of then, Dustin held a 7.6% share in Facebook but retained only 6% of the shares when he departed. On 3rd October 2008, Dustin announced that he would be leaving Facebook but not for Harvard. He instead teamed up with a new partner, Justin Rosenstein, to develop Asana, a web-based mobile application. Dustin featured in the 2010 American biographical drama movie The Social Network as Joseph Mazzillo. The movie was adapted from the book The Accidental Billionaires, The Foundation of Facebook, A Tale of Sex, Money, Genius, and Betrayal. Written by Ben Meserick in 2009. The movie portrayed the foundings of Facebook and the resultant litigations. When asked about the movie on Quora, Dustin stated that the movie, quote, emphasizes things that didn't matter, like the Winklevoss brothers, whom I still never even met and had no part in the work we did to create the site over the past 6 years, and leaves out things that we really did, like the many other people in our lives at the time who supported us in innumerable ways. Aside from being a programmer, Dustin also showed he was an economist. He invested in Path, a mobile photo sharing website. The Path was owned by another former Facebook team member, David Morin. It was announced that it was Dustin who advised Morin to reject the $100 million offer from Google in February 2011 to acquire the company. In March 2011, Dustin was reported by Forbes to be the youngest self-made billionaire in history based on his shares in Facebook. Asana was successfully launched in 2011. The mobile application helps team members to collaborate on team projects without using emails. Dustin also made a $15 million investment in Vicarious, an artificial intelligence company. Dustin also invested in Quora, Path, Nation Builder, Flipboard, Organizer, and several others. Also in 2011, Dustin founded the couple's private foundation, Good Ventures, with his girlfriend, which was a philanthropic organization partnered with charity evaluator GiveWell. Through the venture, Dustin had donated almost $100 million each to charities, which include Deworm the World Initiative, Schistosomiasis Control Initiative, Give Directly, Against Malaria Foundation, and so on. In October 2013, Dustin got married to his girlfriend, Carrie Turner. Carrie was a former news writer for the Yale Daily News and journalist for the Wall Street Journal. Dustin and his wife were also the youngest couples to sign Bill Gates and Warren Buffett's Given Pledge, which compels billionaires to give away most of their affluence as philanthropies. Considering his political view, Dustin had been an ardent follower of the Democratic Party and had been voting for all its candidates in all elections. However, he considered himself to be an independent thinker, and he said, and I quote, "Though we voted for the Democratic nominee each of the times we've cast a ballot, we've considered ourselves independent thinkers who respect candidates and positions from both sides of the aisle." Before the 2016 election cycle, Dustin and his wife had donated nothing less than $10,000 to the federal candidate. Most of this donation was for Sean Eldridge, who was the husband of Chris Hughes, a Facebook co-founder. During the 2016 US presidential election, Dustin and his wife donated $20 million to support Hillary Clinton. This made the couple the third largest donor in the 2016 campaigns. The couple argued that the dangers associated with Trump's presidencies are significant. Dustin was quoted on the subject, "The Republican Party and Donald Trump in particular is running on a zero-sum vision, stressing a false contest between their constituency and the rest of the world." To date, Dustin still openly criticizes Donald Trump in his tweets. Despite being a well-known young billionaire according to Forbes, sitting on the company's board and being a member of the Given Pledge, Dustin still rides bikes to work and flies commercial vehicles. What a humble life. Both Dustin and Mark Zuckerberg are still good friends till today. Zuckerberg considers Dustin as one of his most trusted and important confidants. Though Dustin has an account on Twitter, he doesn't have a Facebook or Instagram account. Currently, Dustin has a net worth of about $14.2 billion. About $7.9 billion of his net worth is from his remaining 2.3% share in Facebook alone. He's a self-made billionaire and is ranked the 122nd richest person on Forbes, but the second in position in the list of America's richest entrepreneurs under 40. Also, there are no rumors or controversies related to Dustin's personal life. What a clean personality! Dustin is a true lesson on leadership, selflessness, and giving. While leaving Facebook, he said, and I quote, "It was a precondition that he was starting something which wouldn't be about chasing money." He further added that there are a lot of people building small ideas now. There's an idealization of being an entrepreneur, but the most important thing is to have a great idea. More so, Dustin's worth today is the result of the experiment he and his roommates tried out many years ago. There is no harm in trying out as long as the experiment is based on the right motive. Besides, trying new ventures makes you more marketable. Others begin to see the new skills and talents that you discover, and your vision as a whole becomes even more appealing, which ultimately gives rise to unique opportunities both in your personal life and your career that makes you successful. Thank you very much for watching our videos. We'd like to give you another interesting video for you to enjoy next. But before then, our team will be very happy if you can like this video and share it with your friends on social media. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss other interesting videos like this. Look at your screen now to see 2 other interesting videos we handpicked for you to enjoy next. We love you.